Hey guys, my name's Natasha Adams. Behind me is my 67 C10 that I randomly decided today that I want to kind of clean up. It's been blacked out for like 2 years now. And as much as I like the look of it being completely black, I kind of want to try to paint the trim pieces and the headlight bezels with some chrome spray paint, see what that looks like. If it looks like bad, then obviously I'll just repaint it black. Because if this stuff is all it's cracked up to be, I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing without actually having to send out your parts and get them chromed for like $1 million. You can just do this. Especially with something like this where it doesn't matter too much because it's not like a award-winning car show car, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. I'm gonna take all these trim pieces off and we'll get started. So these trucks have little, I would say little tabs behind these pieces. The headlight bezel is super easy, just a Phillips. But these, I'm gonna have to, they might be like a 3/8. I'm hoping I can get them off with a regular ratchet because they're like clips, but you can usually use like a wrench on them. So I'll get one off and I'll show you what I mean. Easiest one would be probably right here. This is it. Hopefully my camera is focusing. It's a nut, but it's also got little teeth in here. I'm on the last one of this first row of trim. Of course, it's the one that you can't really get to with a socket, so I'm using a wrench. Okay, there it is. So on this top piece alone, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 little tiny trim pieces. And I'm hoping that that's all of them. Oh, nope, missed one. All the way in the corner. Okay. So there's that piece. And now that I know that these aren't all like really messed up and rusted on, I'm gonna use this. Because that took way too long. Ah, spider webs. Sometimes I like electric ratchets, sometimes I don't know, man. Cool. So I'm gonna sand all this down too. Obviously paint this as well. So this is me probably just being overly cautious, but where each of these tabs are, I'm gonna try to mark it because it seems like these all move like really, really easily. And these holes are slotted, so it's not like you can get them, like you need to put them in exactly where they were. But I'm kind of into the whole make it easier later type of deal. And I'm going to clean all this up, paint this. Oh, I'm going to take these off. Headlights, super easy, just these 4 Phillips. But I am going, after painting these, I do want to get new screws because these screws are, well, for one is missing. And the other reason is because I don't really want black screws in place where this is technically going to be chrome now. So I'm going to either get new screws or I guess I can put these to a wire wheel. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But either way, I'm missing one. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, paint it, so that I know that this surface has completely dried before I put those back on. Because this is going to be like the mating surface, really, of the paint. The other side of these I'm not going to paint. So I really want this to be able to dry, fully solidify, before I put those on. It's cool because I can see the, like, I think this is probably the original color of the truck, this blue, which is nice. Well, it was nice. I don't think it's that blue. What's cool about old trucks and old cars and so all that stuff, it's kind of like, you kind of discover like a past life that they used to have when you work on them. Wipe this down. It's nowhere near perfect, but it's good enough. So I am going to be painting the core support, not very well, but enough. But I do want to take this little fan shroud off because it has the sticker on it that I really like. I'll show you. That one. So I want to keep that. And I kind of like the color of this in general. So I'm going to take this off. I've taken the radiator supports off, or the little clamps, but it's not going anywhere. So I'm just going to tape this off. I'm going to take this off. And then I'll be able to paint all here because this has blue on it from when the people painted it blue. And then black from when I painted it black. So let's fix that right now. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the car. I just think that's so cool. Okay. Now that that's drying, let's sand these down a little bit. So first I'm going to hit it with some primer because I doubt that that chrome is going to go through, or I'm sure it will eventually, but spraying it on black just sounds like it won't work. First coat of this chrome stuff. I'm kind of nervous. I'm actually really nervous. That's actually really nice. Wow, okay. Not bad. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put a 2K clear over all of it. I think that it will, for one, protect it from the sun, and two, make it look a little more glossy, and then that's it. So it's the next day. This stuff has dried pretty good. I did put a clear coat over this, which seems to actually not be adhering to the chrome as well as I thought it was going to. So some of it kind of looks like this, which kind of sucks. But these I didn't redo, but when I sprayed it onto this, onto the bezels here, It did kind of mess up this paint, which I don't appreciate very much. So I did like go back in and sand these down. They look okay. They're good enough for now. I wish I did not do that, but it is what it is. I don't really want to go in and completely redo everything. So these, I'm gonna leave them the way that they are. These, they didn't come out amazing. So like I said, I sanded them back down, resprayed them with the chrome. They look okay. It's definitely like a 30-foot truck, which it already is. So I'm not too worried about that. But I'm gonna be putting these back on and taking the, I'll show you guys, I'll take the masking tape off of that. I think that's gonna look really good. I didn't hit that with the clear coat after noticing what it did to these. I'm gonna clean up the bolts so that they look nice with the chrome. And yeah, I think it'll come together really nice from 30 feet away. It's gonna be great. Ooh, okay, let's take the masking tape off of this. I'm hoping it doesn't take the black paint off, but it might because my luck, you know? So let's see. Please don't. Please don't take the black paint off. Okay, it's doing pretty good so far. Come on, there you go. Ooh, it looks pretty good contrasted. Is this paint or is this masking tape? I don't know. Well, that didn't mask that very good. I might have to brush some black paint onto there, which is okay, I guess. I'm not a painter, by the way. This is not at all a hobby or fun for me. Not at all. I don't know how people have the patience for painting stuff. And then especially for doing it for a customer, that blows my mind. I don't think I could ever do that. Okay. Well, there's that. The hardware that I'm cleaning up are these, which are all painted black on the head. So obviously I don't want them painted black on the head. I'm gonna see if I can get them as clean as possible until I probably go get more later. So I only have one trim piece or nut on right now. I'm just trying to make sure that this was the top trim, because I don't remember. This has to be the top one because this has little marks that I didn't completely sand off where this would go, so that helps me. Cool. Not doing something right always helps me. I'm gonna put the lower one on and then all the bolts. And it looks okay together so far. I think every time I do something like this to a vehicle, it takes me like a week or longer to get fully used to the new look of anything. And that's exactly why I let this dry for so long, because the only place that you have to push onto this really is just onto the stuff itself. Since I just touched up that emblem, I'm gonna wait to do that the very last. Actually looks pretty good with the headlights for now. I think the hardest part is getting them straight onto it, because you'd think they'd be straight, but they're not. Yeah, some of them start right away, some of them just, and I think part of that is because the thread on them is like super dirty. So the emblem, fixed it up a little bit, looks a lot better. Has the two different kind of clips. So this goes Like that. Boop. And then you can see why I kept the black on the outside. Just because I wanted it to really pop from this. If I did the whole thing or did like silver and then black in the middle, I feel like it would look, I don't know. I think this looks better. Tabs that come off of the back side are actually plastic. The metal is, the logo is metal, but the tabs are stupid and they're plastic. Ooh, that looks so good. It looks good. It looks better than I thought it was gonna look. The moment of truth. By that I mean I'll see if I actually like the look of this or not. If not, I don't know. I hope I do, because that would suck if I don't. How does that look? Weird? How do I only have 2 more bolts? Or screws? I might have to take one of those out and put it over here for now. You know, I don't know if I like it. I don't know. It's usually pretty normal for me to like not like new things that I've just done to vehicles for a while. And that's just my insanity. I still don't know if I am a fan. I feel like the bumper needs to also be chrome. But then at that point, I might as well get all new trim and a full no bumper that's done correctly, because I'm not going to paint the bumper with this chrome, that's for sure. The only thing I will say is that it does match the wheels and the mirrors and the door handles pretty well. More accents to it. From this angle, it's not that bad. It's kind of warming up on me. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I appreciate you guys. Bye.